Hey everyone, this is Shayna from wordofmouth.org, and I'm here with wordofmouth.org crash course speaker, Mike Faith. Mike, can you tell us a little about the case study you'll be discussing on May 10th?
Absolutely. Thanks, Shayna. And I'm going to be talking about customer love and how our philosophy of customer love here at headsets.com has helped spread the word about headsets and our company and grown it to over 500,000 customers in the last 16 years.
Cool. And what are the top 3 lessons people will learn in your session?
I think they'll learn about that I'm in love with my customers, and that's a lot of people to be in love with at once. But the reasons why I believe in that and the reasons why everyone who works at headsets.com has that same philosophy and feeling, and how that comes across to customers when they have contact with us, and why it means they keep coming back to us. Even though we might only have one contact with them every 2 or 3 years, for some of them, they still remember us and they still return to headsets.com.
Great. And what is the biggest secret to success in earning your customers' respect?
Well, if it was a secret, I couldn't tell you. But the nearest to a secret is, many years ago, I remember, I think it was Stu Leonard's that had something which said the customer is always right, and rule 2 is reread rule 1, which is the customer is always right. And I had a slightly different take on that philosophy, which is the customer isn't always right. Customers are humans. They can make mistakes, but they always deserve our love and respect. So, and I think accepting that all humans can sometimes be wrong, but still show love and respect is a philosophy which keeps our mind straight, whatever the circumstances.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite word-of-mouth story of all time?
My favorite. Does this particularly relate to headsets.com or any word-of-mouth story?
It can be any word-of-mouth story.
Well, I think my favorite one is probably a couple of years ago, just after the UK election. I sent an iPad to the incoming Prime Minister because iPads had just come out, and he wouldn't have had one. I gambled, several weeks later, when he had to declare all the gifts he got, he was on the front page of most of the UK newspapers with his iPad saying about where he got it from. So for $600 there, I think I got more publicity in the UK than what I've ever had before anywhere. So in terms of return on investment, people for months were calling me, telling me about how they saw the story over there. So pretty good return on investment.
That's so great. And I have to ask you, is it true that you're a Segway polo player?
Someone's been telling you secrets now, haven't they? Yes, Segway polo, a lot of fun. I recommend it. In fact, we should rent some down in Austin, and we'll go Segwaying around Austin. How about that?
That sounds perfect. Well, that's all the time we have now, but you can come to the wordofmouth.org crash course in Austin on May 10th. Ride some Segways and hear more from Mike Faith and have one day of love, happiness, and word of mouth. Go to wordofmouth.org/crash course to register.